I'm once again recording with new hair and new Pokemon things, ghastly earrings and whatever this colour is because it looks different in many different settings. Hello and welcome to this book haul part 1. So we recently went through another lockdown and it became a melting pot of a lot of tensions. So my coping mechanism was to buy books. And boy did I buy books. So right before lockdown I did a convention. Yes. I don't know how to describe it without calling it like Comic-Con, because it's not Comic-Con. It's called Supernova. It's a pop culture, is that it? Pop culture convention, that thing. I was working it because the bookstore that I work for, it's kind of like it's a franchise. And most years they are there for the convention. So I worked it and I bought books then, and that's when I started kind of the book buying, and then like from there we went into lockdown. So it happened pretty quickly, all the book buying. I think it's over 30 books, and I say part 1 because the next book haul is going to be secondhand books that I've gotten from friends recently. So because of lockdown, I haven't received a lot of the books yet, because lockdown. But the buying of the books. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna get it on camera? I can't even get it on my lap. It's this heavy. I posted on my Instagram a photo of me holding this box, but not all of the books that are in this box now were in that box, that photo. Okay. I'm just gonna start from the top. There's probably not gonna be the order of that I bought it in, because I've taken these books out of the box so many times and put it back in, just trying to rearrange it. And I know at some point there's probably going to be a part 3 because I've ordered in so many books from work, and that's mainly because, well, Pride Month, June. A lot of queer books came out during Pride Month, but for some reason in Australia they're coming out July, August. In Deeper Waters is coming out like September. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and remember where I bought all of them. I'm gonna try and go through it as quickly as possible. I'm probably not going to say that many blurbs because there's just a lot. There's a lot, okay? There's a lot. First one, Do You Dream of Terror 2 by Temi O. I'm already out of breath just from explaining what's going on here. This is one of my lockdown books from Dimmicks. Excited as hell. Recommended by, I think the first person I heard talking about it was Sarah at String Bean Books. And yes. Next, Cries War by Nina Varela. After lockdown ended, I got this with my bookstore, QBD Books. After lockdown ended, I ordered a lot of books. This is one of them. Because I knew I could order it in, so I did. Next, Braiding Sweet Grass by Braiding Sweetgrass, Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge and the Teaching of Plants by Robin Wall Kimmer. It's not even showing up properly, is it? It's just because it's reflecting off of light. It is the middle of the day. I'm filming in the middle of the day, surprisingly. But it's still so dark in this room. Anyway, I bought this before lockdown. Just before. I think it was... I bought 10 books just before lockdown, I think. This was one of them, recommended by Sage. Their channel name was Sage Reads, but now it's Sage Age. Yes. Yeah, I am saying which ones I got, where I got those ones. Okay. These two I got a bit before lockdown and the convention, so yeah, a bit before lockdown and convention, so that technically these are the oldest books of this haul. So yes, I've spent a lot of money on books recently, but it's been over a pretty big period of time. So I was so excited when I saw this Autobiography of Red by Anne Carson. I was so excited when I finally saw this in a bookstore. I could have ordered it in, because if I found it in a bookstore, I could have ordered it in. I know this because one day at work we got a call saying, hey, your stock is here at my bookstore, not yours. And we're like, how did stock get it come to your store? How did you get it? What? I was like, there's another bookstore around us. I didn't even know. It was like literally out of the center around the corner. I was like, big shock. Didn't know an independent bookstore was here. Metropolis bookstore in Melbourne CBD. I saw it there and I was like, I'm not even gonna wait to order it in. I'm buying it straight away. Anne Carson. Yes. Next. This cover kind of freaks me out because I can't figure out what it is. I think it's supposed to be skin and an eye with eyeshadow, like a lot of eyeshadow, and the eyebrow. I don't know, it makes me very uncomfortable, and I think it's just because of the red spots or the dots everywhere. Is this... I've never opened it up like this, but yeah. Anyway, Green Girl by Kate Zambrano. Said it with an Aussie accent, even though I know for a fact that it's not an Australian name. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna keep it with the Zambrano. Sorry. Also got it from Metropolis bookstore. Metropolis, one of the two. I don't know. Yeah, again, I could have ordered this book in at work, but I was at a bookstore and I'm like, this is an independent bookstore. I'm here. I'm gonna support them. And I did. Bought 2 books. This one is like a mix of verse and vignettes and prose, not verse, prose. It's not, yeah, anyway, it's just a mixture of things. And I was like, this looks very interesting, so I'm gonna get it. This is just gonna very quickly become crazy. Oh, okay. This one's the last book that I've bought. I ordered this in through at work. The Order of the Pure Moon Reflected in the Water by Zen Cho. I read a book recommendation list. It was a queer one. I think it was a trans, non-binary, gender queer character book list. I think it was A Quiet Pond, the blog that I read it on. If I remember, I will try and put the link down below, but knowing me, I forget a lot of things, so yeah. Yeah, if I go on Goodreads and I see in their reviews someone's like, it's a rip-off of Six of Crows, I will be annoyed. But anyway, my latest purchase. Yes, I bought that one on Friday. It's like such a little dent being made. This one is Untold Night and Day by Base. I'm gonna Google this. It says, did it just say suck my dick in here? Oh my god. I'm gonna forget that I saw that, and then when I read it, if it did say suck my dick, I'm gonna be very amused. It is Untold Night and Day by Bayswa. Very pretty cover. Let's see if I can remember. I think I got this from Hill of Content during lockdown, online purchase, another independent bookstore. It's like I'm reading a fortune, but this isn't just me trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. So I got Hill of Content, another Metropolis order, and a Dimmix order. I think those were the 3 online purchases I did during lockdown. Yes, yes. This one was also Hill of Content. I have this at work. I could have used a discount, my work discount, my staff purchase, but it was pretty cheap on Hill of Content, and I was like, let's support independent bookstores during a lockdown. So it's Sabriel by Garth Nix. I don't realize how chunky it is, but I put this book on the shelf whenever it comes in, so you know. What is next? Okay, this one I bought from work when we went back after lockdown because it had been released, and I was like, I'm buying it purely for the cover alone. This is the QBD exclusive cover. I don't know what it's about really, I just know there's something magic. It's in the fantasy section, like why did I have to question it? Like I just bought it cause cover. Thread Needle. Yes, Thread Needle by Carrie Thomas. Can I speak? No. Chunky, very gorgeous cover. Yes, yeah, very pretty. Got it for the cover alone, practically. But there's some sort of magic in there. The last line in the blurb is her magic a gift or a curse? So, you know, that's interesting in and of itself. That's yeah. Oh, published by Harper Voyager too. Dream publication. This one is the, oh, I could take the sticker off. I think I tried to and then just didn't want to risk it. The Pisces by Melissa Broder. Iris from Iris Messenger and I were talking about doing a buddy read, and I was like, what about this one? And we have yet to confirm our plans, but I think eventually we will be buddy reading this together. It's quite short. I've heard good things. Mermaid sex? Big question mark. Yeah, I ordered this in after lockdown because we talked about it just before lockdown, and then it didn't get to order it in before lockdown. Ordered it after. Anyway, I did a massive book order when I got back to work. It was like 16 books. Yeah, it was 16, and then I did a couple more custom orders after that. I don't remember where I bought this one from. Was it, oh no, I did 3 independent bookstores and Dimmix. Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Bayron. What is going on in my brain? I don't know. I got this from Amplify Bookstore, which is an online independent bookstore. I don't think they have a physical storefront, but it's run by two women of color. Yes, two young women of color. Brain. I did buy this one from them, right? Yes? I'm fairly sure. I'm really testing my memory because as we can see, it's already piling up and my memory struggling. What's this one? A History of My Brief Body by Billy Ray Belcourt. I got this just before lockdown. This was one of the 10 purchases I made just before lockdown. I did a custom order. This was in the custom order with Braiding Sweetgrass. I had heard Sage talk about it before and knew they liked it. But then I was reminded when I was going through social media, and was it social media or was it an email, by another bookstore. I get emails from so many different bookstores and I buy from so many different bookstores. They were advertising this and I ordered it in. This cover is gorgeous, like gorgeous. Did I talk about this? I think I did. Did I do another haul and I talked about it in that? Or did I do it in a vlog? Because I remember talking about this and then the fact that it says a memoir here, but then not remembering. I need to go back on my old videos. I haven't filmed in so long and I just don't remember what's been going on because a lot has happened. The next one is Dragon Mountain by Katie and Kevin Sang. I got this one from Dimmicks because they were doing a promotion of $10 books. So I bought it and there was like only one or two from the $10 books that I got, and then I got a couple more. Do You Dream of Terror 2 was one of the other ones I got. I got 4 books in that order, I believe. And I unboxed it in my winter vlog, which I've not edited. I don't remember what the other book was, because it was this one, it was something else that's in this box, and Do You Dream of Terror 2. I'll probably find it and remember, but yeah. We're hitting 20 minutes very soon. I'm just trying to remember the order in which I've bought these books now. Euphoria Kids by Alison Evans. Author is non-binary characters in it, and I recommended this book twice while working to 2 different customers. One of them was so sweet. They asked for LGBTQ books and I'm like, which letter were you after? LG or BT, whatnot? And they were like, trans non-binary books. And I'm like, alright, here's this is this. I pulled out this one, I'm like, it's non-binary. They were like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one because I identify as non-binary. And this child was so sweet. They were young, like, they were young. So my heart exploded and I'm like, okay, I've recommended this multiple times now. Twice people have bought it. I know of this book and the author. I think it's finally time for me to read it. So yeah. What's next? I think I bought that when I got back to work from lockdown, along with this one. On Earth We Are Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. It's so pretty. Like, this cover's pretty. The other cover's pretty, but this one's pretty. Oh, what's on the back? I think I remember touching this at work and being like, what is this? I think I got hand sanitizer on it. But yeah, got it from work. What is next? Yes, I did an unboxing of these 3 along with another book that I have not mentioned yet. That's why I was struggling to remember. I unboxed these 3, I know definitely, in the winter vlog. And I bought them during that winter vlog. I talked about buying books in that vlog. Anyway, Swords and Truth, Chimamanda Adichie and Max Porter. I got this before I found out about what was going on with Chimamanda Adichie and Akwaeke Emezi. So I'm aware of the issues at hand. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So Max Porter is the death of Francis Bacon. Francois? Is it? Are they? I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty tired now. But I'm still gonna go because I've got majority of the box to go. And Swords and Truth, Ain't I a Woman? Just put those there. Alrighty, let's do these 2. I had ordered this in, and this is one of the 10 books that I bought from work just before lockdown started. My camera cut out. Okay. Yes, so I was saying one of the 10 books that I bought just before lockdown, I think had ordered it in, Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Boulley. I don't think I realized how chunky it was, but this cover is gorgeous. Like, look at this butterfly and the faces and the fire, and this one I got after lockdown when we got back because a lot of queer books releasing and I couldn't get them during lockdown. Excuse me. I could have, but I wanted to get it from work because of the price that it is and my discount. One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. Also, another author that's come under heat recently and brought up a lot of discourse, which I think this was like, there's actually two things that happened with this one. The TikTok of the person saying that they're struggling to relate to it and can't read it because they're lesbians. That's one part of it. The other one being something that Casey wrote in red, white, royal blue and will be changed in future printings. I don't know, it's a tricky one, because yes, what was said or what was written is quite, why is that something that was written, especially in an alternative universe novel? How the author dealt with it, I would say. I don't know. There wasn't an apology, I don't think, which that's whatever. But they announced that they will be changing it in future prints, which is better. But it was like lost in threads and in a thread under one comment. But then also people are just like, don't support authors, and other people are just like, no, you can still read your favorites, but just acknowledge what's been going on. I think I'm not even remembering or explaining it properly, and that's something for another time, perhaps. This is a haul, and I'm just showing what I've bought without hiding anything. Anyway, Oh my gosh, wait. These books. These books. Oh no. Okay. Oh. I think this was one of the 10 that I bought just before lockdown. Maybe. This is a manga, Black Torch. I've had it on hold for forever. Not on, yeah, I just on hold, where I just took it off the shelf and put it in a pile for me to buy eventually. And I did buy it eventually. I either bought it just before lockdown or after lockdown. I can't actually remember. I think it might have been afterwards because I had a voucher and I think I used it for this and some other books. Anyway, this. I saw the cover and I was like, yes. I'm split between wanting to kiss a person that looks like this and wanting myself to look like this. Like, excuse me, wait. Wait, it's not even focusing, is it? Whatever. Next one is something I got from work. I had ordered it in because at work we made a list of LGBTQI plus books. That's children's and YA's books. And this was on the list, and when we were putting it on the list we noticed that it was $8, and I was like, I'm not gonna say no to reading a book if it's $8. Queens of Geek by Jed Wild. I can't read that well backwards, but anyway, yeah, I think this is Australian. Pretty sure it's Australian. Yes, Australian. So I was like, I will give this a go for $8, and I got it for less. So I think it was $6 I ended up paying. For $6 I will read it and try it. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my god, this one. Okay, there was a video I complained about not having this book. I said I was salty that I didn't have it because I had ordered it in months ago, but the supplier or the publisher ran out. Like, it must have been a really small print run because the publisher ran out of books that fast and quick that I've had it on order forever, and I thought it was going to be August, September when they were going to do a second print run. I don't know what happened, but it arrived. Sweet and Bitter Magic by Adrian Tooley. Which video did I mention this one in? I was sitting there. What did I film while sitting over there? Was it a book haul? Did I do a book haul? Where I mentioned the other book? I can't remember anything. But yes, I finally have it. Another problematic author. Again, only found out after I had bought it about everything that was going on. And I had it on order from like January, and it arrived just before lockdown, so I think this is one of the ones that I bought just before lockdown. Oh no, I did my queer TBR sitting in front of that bookshelf, and that's the one I mentioned it in. I don't know how this made me remember, but it made me remember. House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. Wow, this one's worse than the Casey McQuestion discourse. But again, just for the sake of accuracy in what I have bought, it is there. just like on Goodreads, I did an own TBR shelf, so I don't have books that I do own cluttering my want to read list, because my want to read list is books, like a reminder of what I do want to read, am interested in, to buy in the future. So I needed to get all the ones that I owned off of that list, so I created a new shelf. And I am aware of the problematic authors that will be on that list, simply just because I own the books. I own the books. And most of them is before all of the discourse that happens. So at least I know going in reading what it is, and I can take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, moving on. Next one is a short story collection. The same website that I went to look for books that reminded me of A History of My Brief Body, the one that I looked at for that, also showed me this book. It is Hold Your Fire by Chloe Wilson. Australian short stories. What else can I say? This is one of the 10 that I bought just before lockdown from work, because I ordered it in. This is... How many books did I buy from Amplify? I think I only bought 2 books from Amplify. I can actually check my Instagram for that. Why didn't I do that earlier? Oh. Call for submissions. I am going to go submit work later. Spending a lot of spending a lot of time just waffling about stuff. Oh, that's not what I was looking for, fuck. Archive. Yes, I got 2 things from Amplify, which is Cinderella is Dead and Fire with Fire by Destiny Soria. By Destiny Soria. I think I got it just on the day that it was released, because I went back to work after lockdown, because I bought this during lockdown. I went back to work and I saw that the release date was... No, is that what happened? I think I went on social media and I saw someone say happy birthday or whatever. Fire with Fire. I said that. This seems so interesting, and like the cover, gorgeous. It's different from an American cover, I think. But like, look at it. I think I was like, was there a dragon on the other cover, in the American cover? Because there's a dragon. Like, it is about dragons. Like, but I don't remember. Anyway. So I got those 2 from Amplify. What's next? One of the 16 books that I ordered in after lockdown, I bought, and I saw it and I was like, I wasn't expecting this to be so big. It is huge. It is bigger than my face. Plain Bad Heroines by Emily M. Danforth. Yeah, from work. I think the BookTube was talking about this a fair bit, but I think the person I saw talking about it a fair bit was Sarah. Yes? Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. The stack fell. All the stacks are gonna fall. Okay, that's better. Okay. This is one of the books that after lockdown, I went back to work and I just bought a bunch of books. Excuse me. I just took a bunch of books off the shelf, and I was like, I'm buying this, I'm buying this. Euphoria Kids was one. Actually, well, we were processing stock, and I'm like, if Euphoria Kids comes in, put it aside for me. And I bought it that day that it came in. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, I went straight to the shelf, took it off. Like the day I went back to work. And this one, it came out of one of our vendor stock boxes, and I'm like, I'm taking it. It wasn't even on my radar. It was, but it wasn't on my radar to buy immediately, but I did. The Unspoken Name by A.K. Larkwood. Jean from Jean's Bookish Thoughts, is that their channel name? Anyway, Jean has mentioned this multiple times. Lesbian orcs? Question mark? I think so. Yeah. There's just so many of these I want to pick up straight away. I was about to say, are there no chapters? There are chapters. I just didn't... Wait, are there no chapters? Oh, there are chapters. Oh my god. For some reason, I just picked the weirdest sections. I literally was just talking, and in the middle of the sentence got distracted by chapters. Anyway, oh yeah, I was... I'm so excited by so many of these books, but it's just I've not got the time right now. So watch me do how many readathons that I can in the coming months. Like, I'm excited for Cleo Shit Readathon in... is it October? Or November? No, it's November through to December. Hosted by Mouse Reads and Ink and Plasma. Are those the Twitter handles? I'm excited for that one because the point of that readathon is to read as much of your own books as possible to clear your shelves. So, yeah. I think I remember the last book that I bought from Dimmicks in that order. You Should See Me in a Crown by Lee Johnson. I don't know why I always see extra letters in names. I should wear my glasses more. A lot of these books are queer. And a lot of the books that I ordered in from work are queer. So love that for me. Oh my god, this is... I'm gonna have so much fun putting it back in this box. This is one of the ones that I came back to work and I'm like, I'm buying books. This was one of them. The Dark Tide by Alicia Jensen. The books fell behind me, didn't they? Yep. By Alicia Jensinska? I think so. Or I'm doing it wrong, aren't I? I found out belatedly that this was a queer book. I kept looking at it on our shelves at work. And I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. Like, it's a really, really pretty cover, and I just found out that this is textured as well. Like, it's got a texture in the cover. I found out belatedly that it is queer. So I was like, oh, you just go to the top now. You go to the top of priority list. Oh gosh, no. No books. How the hell? What is going on? I still have a lot more in this. I still have a lot more. This is a very long video. I apologize. The last book that I got from Metropolis Bookstore was this one. Unboxed it in my winter vlog. The Man Who Fell in Love with the Moon. Tom by Tom Spanbauer. My camera cut out again, so this is gonna be one hell of a video to edit. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh no, it's gonna fall again. Future me already hates me. Alrighty, continue. Oh no. No, I also got that one in the Dimmicks one. Oh my gosh, my brain. My brain. Okay. Oh, I can't remember what happened in those 2 weeks of lockdown. Like, I also got this in the Dimmicks order that I did. The Midnight Lie by Marie Rudkoski. Rudkoski? Look at this cover. Look at it. I like this one a lot better than the other one because of the blue. I like the blue better. I don't know what the other cover looks like. And both covers were an option on Dimmicks, I'm fairly sure. But I went for this one because it's blue. Another queer one, I think, maybe. Yes. The Midnight Lie is an epic LGBTQ plus fantasy about learning to free ourselves from the lies others tell us and the lies we tell ourselves. Oh, hits hard. I feel that. This was also in the Dimmicks order. I don't remember what's going on. This one I got in the Hill of Content order. Maybe this one is the last one from the Hill of Content order. Yes, yes. Black Light by Kimberly King Parsons. This is another short story collection. I need to read more short stories just so I can understand how to write better short stories myself. I'm so bad at them. I will get better at them. But I don't have much time in my life currently to play around with short stories. This one is the last one I got from Dimmicks. This was one of the $10 books. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Again, I could have got this from work, but this was $10 and it's not $10 at work. So even with discount, I wouldn't have gotten it for $10. Yeah, that's the last for the Dimmicks orders. Oh my god, what? These books are not gonna stay. Okay, this one I got from Facebook Marketplace. Essentially for free, I just had to pay for shipping. Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. I read this book. I don't even know how I found out about it. So I read this on Pigeonhole, which is an app. I don't know if there's a website associated with it, but I read it on Pigeonhole before the book got released. So it released segments of the book. It was serialized on the app. I read it chunk by chunk leading up to the book's release. I found out about it on some social media book account. The most random thing I've done book-wise of reading books. And I enjoyed it enough to get a secondhand book off Marketplace. It's a little crinkled and banged up, but that's okay. That's fine. Leading on from that, the 10 books that I bought before lockdown. This was just before the bisexual discourse. No, yes, no. What I meant to say, one of the 10 books just before lockdown, triggered by the bisexual discourse that happened just before I bought the book. Is that what I'm trying to say? I do not know. Sentence structure does not exist when I am verbally speaking, opposed to non-verbally speaking. I mean, you can non-verbally speak, but what is going up? Sanity slipping away just because there are so many fucking books. Perfect on Paper by Sophie Gonzalez. Yeah, so a lot of discourse around that. This is on my June Pride TBR. Spoiler, I've not gotten to it, and I probably won't get to it June because it is my imaginary watch is June 28th. So why did I say like that like an American? Jesus, it's the 28th of June. So I'm not gonna finish this, especially because I'm reading something else right now. And I've got a lot of work to do. And I got my second COVID vaccination today, so kind of just sitting and waiting to see if anything goes wrong. Not wrong, but side effects. Yeah, so I got this because of this course. It went from here on my 1-2 read list to like straight up top priorities. That's gonna fall again. One of the ones a part of my 10 book order just before lockdown, Drop Bear by Evelyn Arelin. Sorry. Poetry collection. I think this is the... No, I've got 2 poetry collections, technically, with me in this box. This is one of. Yeah. It's by a First Nations poet, and they're an editor of a literary Are they editor? Co-editor-in-chief of a literary magazine. Anyway, a little while ago I had a little brain thing where I was just like, no, I did more than 4 independent book purchases. I don't know if this is considered independent because this was bought straight from the publisher. It is A History of What I'll Become by Jill Jones. I bought this from, what is it, the University of Western Australia Publishing? Yeah, is that what it is? Ow. Let me just look at the imprint. The University of Western Australia Publishing. During lockdown I bought this because on their Instagram they were like, we're sorry to our Melbourne readers about lockdown. Here's a discount code if you want to buy stuff from us to read during lockdown. It arrived after lockdown, but that's fine because I'm not going to read things as fast as I probably should. So I got that one. Okay, so the last 3. The last 3 books in the box are if not all of the ones that I bought from the convention. Are these the only 3 that I bought from the convention? Is this why did I mention the convention already? Anyway, I bought these 3 books at the convention because these 3 authors were there and I got them signed. I bought other books with me, books I already owned, to get signed by an author there. But then I got there and I saw which authors that were there, and I'm like, I should seize this opportunity and buy their books to get signed right here, right now. My brain, what is going on? This one is The Witch Who Courted Death by Maria Lewis. Yeah, they have multiple books, but I was like to my manager, which one should I get first? They were like, if you want werewolves, this one. If you want witches, get this one. If you want witches. And I will show the little signed message. It's cute. We are the weirdos, mister. Did I mention these books already in another video? I don't think so. The next one is Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schloss. I know how to say this. My brain just... Astrid Schulte, I think. Wow, brain. Hate it. They're Australian. They're all Australian. They were there at the convention, and the convention, rightfully, no international person was at the convention. Yeah, that's how I found out that Miranda Otto is Australian. I did not know that Miranda Otto was Australian, and I don't know why I didn't know that. Yeah, this cute little sign. Signed. Okay, the last one. Oh my god. I've been going on for almost an hour? I mean, once I edit it all down, but... yes, the last one. I was standing there talking to the other people at the booth, the QBD booth, and someone mentioned this book, and I was like, wait a second, that name's very familiar. I'm like, wait a second, isn't he an actor? Isn't he an actor? And we googled it, and he's in Black Sails. And I was like, just to look at him up close, yes, I will buy the book and get it signed. It's a fantasy book. Where does that say smile? I suddenly don't know how smile is spelt. The Last Smile in Sunder City by Luke Arnold. Yeah, that's it. Why did I mention the convention earlier if there isn't the book that I bought at the convention here? What is going... I'm honestly so confused. When I'm going back to editing, when I come back to this and edit, I'm gonna be like, you're an idiot. Yeah. I probably just mentioned timeline of things. That's probably why I mentioned it. I'm so tired now. So those are all the books. Oh, let me do a count of how many there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41 books bought. It's the only thing that's made me happy recently. So, yeah. I should be wrapping this up now. Okay, so do what you can where you can. Read books. I'm going slightly insane because I have over 200 books that I own that I've not read. So yeah. I feel like Ariadne by someone. I don't remember the author's name from here. I feel like Ariadne should also be on this list. I think that was one of the 10, but I don't remember. But it's here as a tack on. Maybe Ariadne. That's it. No, that's it. I'm gonna come back at some point when I have my secondhand book haul. But right now, I'm done. I'm tired. I need to put together my July TBR. My stomach made a weird noise. But that's it. That's the end of this video. My camera is going to cut out again. But good thing I'm done. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and night. Until the next one. Bye. Wait, this is weird. Why? Jazz hands. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, I'm going crazy now. Okay, goodbye. See ya.